Hello everyone, how are you all guys? I hope you're doing well, be it trading, investing, or anything apart from these money matters. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're doing really well. So I welcome you all in this session here where we'll be performing technical analysis on a few stocks. A couple of stocks have been suggested by our viewers on this channel and they have commented in the comment box. The suggestions have come from, one of them has come from Mr. Rishi Agarwal, who is from Kolkata, and the stock that he has suggested is IGL, that is Indraprasth Gas, and the other one has come from Mr. Murlidhar, who is from Pune, and the stock that he has suggested is Time Technoplast. We'll be analyzing both these stocks, but before that we'll be analyzing the stock of Lind India. This is a stock which is having a very small free float market cap, which is around 1000 CR. So it categorizes itself into a small cap stock, though the total market cap is a lot more than that, but we'll be analyzing it today. While I was looking at this stock again here today evening, I found something interesting happening in the stock which has actually occurred today itself in today's trading session, and we can find out the possibilities by the way of technical analysis. Friends, these videos usually become lengthy while we are doing it because we perform technical analysis on each and every stock and try to cover each and every time frame for doing it. Hence, it is requested that you watch the videos till the end without forwarding them, so that the correct message which we want to convey here through these videos reaches you without any misunderstandings. Because while you're doing anything good, while you're studying anything in depth, you usually require time for doing that. Hence, it is requested you watch the videos till the end. Also, if you have not yet subscribed the channel, friends, please subscribe the channel, enable the bell icon. We keep on posting videos like these very regularly on this channel for the benefit of you all. Now, let's go on the charts and analyze in the sequential order with Lind India, then IGL, and then Time Technoplast. So let's go on the charts. Here we are on the chart of Lind India and we're looking at it from the monthly point of view. So we look at it, we can see that the price has been making advances in the bullish direction, and though the candles here seem quite volatile because there are huge candles in the monthly time frame over here, we can see, but that is very obvious because we are looking at a stock with a very small market cap. Hence we can assume that this is a very volatile stock as far as the monthly time frame is concerned. But the trend is upwards. We don't see a considerable reversal in trend as of now, though these two candles here, the Feb candle and the March candle, are the bearish candles. But then the normal trend has resumed, the bullish trend has resumed from here, and the price made a low which is as good as the previous lows of the previous month's candles. So a bearish trend over here can be negated by the fact that the price has not made a lower low in this case. Moving ahead, if we look at it from the weekly point of view, so we see here, we actually see a very strange kind of a formation over here. Friends, we see here that the price has made a double top kind of a formation over here, and between those double tops we can see a double bottom also. So this is a very strange kind of a formation which we usually don't see, but this has happened in this case in the weekly time frame of this stock. But what is our concern over here is we can take into consideration this trend. So this was the bullish trend that was going around in the stock, but then during the initial corona COVID-19 times, we see that this is a great fall which has happened in the stock, which has happened in most of the stocks actually. But after that we see a formation of trying to make a higher high and a higher low. We see a couple of swings over here which prove this fact that the price is trying to advance upwards. Now what we can eminently see here is that this is one trend line over here. If you watch it keenly, this is one trend line, and if I fine tune it a bit, this is one trend line that the price has been respecting as a resistance. So if you see the apex over here of this double bottom kind of a formation over here, this is the same price level which the price has respected once again over here, and then again in the current week also we see some kind of a resistance over there, though we also see a shadow above this line. So this line stands at 584. So this is the resistance that the price is facing over here. That is what we can conclude from the monthly, from the weekly time frame, and we see that the price is facing this support over here, though it breached the support on one occasion and then the price was pushed upwards again by the buyers. But this can be considered as a very legitimate support that the price is facing, because we also see a support in this part of the chart over here. Now let's advance to the daily time frame and understand what possibilities we are looking. So here in the daily time frame, friends, you can see that the price kind of made an approach towards this resistance line. The resistance line was tested, and then again the price started to make a rounding bottom kind of a formation, you can call it. And if I again draw a trend line over here, we see that the price has been respecting this trend line as a resistance in this mini trend that it has been moving sideways. So we see a resistance over here, we see a resistance here, we also see almost 3 resistances over here in 3 sessions. So this is also a trend line that the price has been validating quite a lot. And recently, that is in this week, that is actually today, we see a breakout, a considerable breakout of this trend line over here. It also tested this trend line. The price moved up, breaching this trend line, breaching this resistance, but then it was pushed back by the sellers. So is it likely that we can see a breakout of this line once again in the coming sessions, friends? Definitely yes, it is very much under the cards that we will once again see that the price will test this resistance line once again, and it will try to break it out, and then the buyers might succeed in doing that once again. Once that happens, considerably the targets that we can achieve here in this stock again will be huge. But we are not considering the greed factor over here, how long the targets can be. We will go step by step, and first of all, the entry price over here will be the price after seeing a considerable move over here. We want to see a validating move over here which proves that this particular resistance line has been breached completely, and then only we can enter this price. So the coming session, we have to observe the price keenly. We have to observe the movement above this resistance line. Just for assumption purpose, friends, I can consider the price at 600 to be a good price for entering this stock, though that does not mean that anyhow the price reaches 600 you have to buy it. You have to make sure that the candlestick pattern is in favor of you while you are purchasing this stock. If I assume that 600 can be a good price, we'll make a note of this over here and analyze it further. So entry price can be current price after a candle breakout pattern. So I have entered this note over here. So I have taken this note over here. What will be your stop loss, friends? Obviously the stop loss has to be this trend line over here, which is at 584, and the next stop loss will be at 551. You can choose your stop loss according to your risk reward ratios, according to your trading styles, trading psychologies, trading experience. Various factors have to be considered while you are taking these decisions. We are only giving you a detailed analysis by the way of technical analysis. So by way of that, we can assume that your stop loss should be at 583, and I'll make a note of it over here. So this is the resistance which should act as support. So actually the stop loss is not at 583, it should be below 583. It should be 1 ATR below 583, because this trend line will act as a support later on. It should act as a support later on, and if it fails to act as a support, then you can consider terminating your trade over there, because the price will definitely test this trend line, and you should not take a stop loss decision exactly on this line. It has to be 1 ATR below this particular trend line. Now if we think about the targets here, let's calculate first of all how much this fall is going to give us. So if you buy at 600, the fall over here, the stop loss, if your stop loss hits, that is below this trend line, is around 5% that you can lose in this trade. So obviously let's see what possibilities do we see here in the target. So if you assume that this particular price level is attained over here, which is very likely to happen, you can gain at least, let's say, around 12% over here. Why am I choosing this price over here, friends? Because I see a previous support over there which can act as a resistance right now. So this price of 680 looks to be a good target over here, but that again depends on how the price moves ahead in the coming sessions. It all depends on that. You can terminate your trade whenever you feel like you have attained a decent amount of profit, or which was a predetermined profit while you entered this trade. But this level of 680 looks to be a good zone wherein you can set your targets, and this also supports our risk reward ratio, which is very, very important. So our target stands at 680. I'm not taking a note of this over here because I don't see a considerable amount of resistance over here or a previous support over here. So it is actually a chance for the price that it can also advance to its previous highs, which after which it started making a bearish trend. So anything is possible over here as far as the target is concerned. Now let's move ahead to our next stock. Our next stock is IGL. So here in the monthly time frame, friends, we see that the price is making a bullish move. We see these couple of candles again over here, which are the candles of February and March respectively, which has occurred in most of the stocks during the times of COVID-19. So now the stock is moving upwards and the moving averages are perfectly aligned. If you look at the momentum oscillators, RSI is in a very good zone. It is the slope is sideways and it can be seen going upwards if we see a bullish candle formation again in the subsequent sessions. So if we move to the weekly time frame over here, we again see that the trend is bullish, and again the moving averages are in a perfect alignment over here. And interesting to see that the price has been taking a support of this red curve, which is the exponential moving average of period 21. So after this attempted V-shaped recovery over here, what do we see? That the price has been moving ahead in a particular channel. So if I draw a few trend lines over here, you can see that this trend line has acted as a support and this trend line has acted as a resistance for the price, which has been happening since the first week of April onwards. So this is a considerable time that has been passed already, and the price has been moving in this channel. Now the current price is very close to this support line, which we will analyze further by going on the daily time frame. So here we see how the price has been moving in a channel. I can fine tune this trend line over here in the daily time frame, and which can be done this way. This trend line looks okay, and now what you see here, friends, that we see that this swing, this made a high here, and then this swing happened till this point over here, and then we see a bounce over here in this manner. The last 2 days have been in red over here, but that is very obvious because we never see a V-shaped movement ahead, which is very rarely that we see, but usually we see after a solid green candle, we usually see a couple of red candles, which is a very normal process in the stock markets. So this green candle formation over here gives us the indication that the price has respected the support once again, and it is on the way upwards towards this resistance line. So this price here, the current price, can be a good buying price, and I'll note that down over here. So I have taken this note over here. But what is more important to see, friends, that is this channel really worth taking a trade? Because is there plenty of room here for growth? We are not going to take this trade if we only get a profit of around 4 or 3%. We need a considerable amount of room here for growth, then only we can enter this trade. So if I calculate this and if I approach this resistance line, we can see that we are seeing a 9.3% of growth over here. So we can assume a 10% of growth possible in this channel, so we can go for this trade. And it is important to see what stop loss will set here. If I take the help of this support line, we can see that we can have a stop loss of around minus 2.3%. So we can consider a stop loss of around 3% and a target of around 10% here in this trade. So I'll take a note of that also over here. Target at resistance. It is very difficult to find out the exact levels, the exact price level, because it is an inclined support, it is an inclined resistance line, and we don't know where the price is going to meet that price. So the price level cannot be mentioned over here. Anyhow friends, whenever we mention the price level, it is just for your reference purposes. You should be more interested in what logic and what analysis we are following over here, which is of prime importance and not the price levels. So the target here is at the resistance, and which is at, we can consider a 10% of profit, and your stop loss is at the support line, which is giving you a stop loss of 3%. So you are protected downside by 3% over here. I've taken all these notes over here. You can refer this resistance and support line and take your trades accordingly, according to your risk reward ratios, according to your trading style, psychologies, trading setups, trading experience, and a lot more other things. Now let's move on the chart of Time Technoplast over here, the suggestion of which has come by again a viewer of ours who is from Pune. Friends, what we see here is, this is the monthly time frame, and we see that this price has been in a downtrend, in a bearish movement since a very long time. Nearly you can say it has been more than 2 years, more than that the price is in a continuous downtrend, friends. Continuous downtrend. It has been going in a channel. The slope is very steep again, and the bearish movement continues even now. Recently in this month we can see a green candle formation, but that is not enough for a trend reversal. So with this mindset of it being a very bearish stock, let's move ahead and go on the weekly time frame. Before that, we can also have a look at the momentum oscillators. They are really struggling. So with this, let's move ahead in the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame again shows that this is a very haphazard alignment of moving averages. The death cross has already happened. It has happened way back in November 2018, where this graph of moving averages 21 had crossed, given a bearish crossover to the moving averages 144. So this is in a deep downtrend. It is in a deep markdown phase. Now do we see a formation of a double bottom over here? We don't know that yet. We cannot confirm that yet, because we don't see any kind of a bullish advance yet. And if we move to the daily time frame over here, so this is the daily time frame, friends. Again we see the trend is downwards. Recently we can see that the price has been it has made a considerable high over here as compared to the previous one, but that has happened in many occasions. Here also we can see that the price moved sideways and then it again resumed its bearish trend. So maybe this can be a trend reversal, maybe it is not. Looking at the charts, it looks very grim. It does not look very enlightening. So maybe in the future, when we find that we see a considerable move and we see a long-term trend reversal happening, then maybe we can be bullish about this stock. But presently, even if we try to draw a few trend lines over here, we can see that the price, this is a very mini trend actually. This is a very mini trend line, you can call it, because the price has been moving down. Various such trends have happened in the past, but still the price has kept on going down. So still, if we analyze this, we see that the price broke this resistance level over here, and then it again was moved in the downside by the sellers, and it is again testing this trend line. So interesting to see if this gives a bounce again. This resistance can act as a support and the price can take a bounce, but let that happen first, and then maybe we can make a comment over this stock, and then maybe we can draw conclusions over there. Because in technical analysis, if you are not sure about any stock, it is not necessary you forcefully come to some conclusions and draw some conclusions. That is not how it is done. Presently we cannot see anything which is promising over here, so we should say that we can avoid any kind of a trade in this stock. If you've already taken positions in this stock, it is very obvious that the stop loss by now must have been hit, so you must be out of this trade or investing positions if you had taken it in the past. So friends, this was a technical analysis in depth. We found out what possibilities we can see. Going in the chronological order, we saw that Lind India is facing a crucial resistance, and the resistance was breached today. It will be interesting to see what is exactly under the cards and how the price behaves in the coming sessions. We have discussed the critical resistance and the support levels there in that stock of Lind India. We discussed IGL. We found that it is moving in a channel. The long-term trend is bullish, and hence we analyzed it further in the daily time frame, and we found that the price is moving ahead after the collapse which it saw during the COVID-19 initial days, and now it is moving in a channel. The support and the resistance has been very much intact since the last couple or 3 months, and now we are playing with the same resistance and supports to identify our targets and our stop losses. The current price looks a good one for entry because we have already seen a bounce from the support line very recently, and that was a very eminent bullish candle. The third stock, Time Technoplast, actually there is not much we can analyze there because it is in a continuous downtrend. It has been a continuous downtrend even before the corona times, and it has been doing that since the last 3 years. So the long term trend looks bullish. The weekly time frame also looks, it looks bearish. The weekly time frame also looks bearish, and in the daily time frame we see some kind of a formation which is taking the price sideways, but we need to give it some time for it to make a clear indication. As of now, nothing is clear on the chart. We don't see any kind of a formation happening over there or a trend reversal happening over there. Hence we are not putting forward any point of view apart from it being a bearish trend right now. Maybe in the near future we can take a call on this stock when we see something decisive happening in this stock. So friends, if you have liked this analysis, if you find it useful, and if it has brought any value addition to you, please like the video, share it to everyone who is trading and investing in the stock markets, especially in your WhatsApp groups, also on your Facebook accounts and various other social media platforms. This is of very much use for everybody who is, even if is not trading or wants to trade in these stock markets. This is of very much use to him or her also. If you've not yet subscribed the channel, please subscribe, enable the bell icon so that we reach out to you in the quickest time possible. Thanks for watching this video till the end. We'll be back again with another stock. See you again.